Welcome in, everyone. Once again, we are playing Renowned Explorers International Society. I do have the Quest for the Holy Grail expansion in this one. I believe it's a part of the More to Explore expansion, actually. But we are in the middle of a run, so let's get back into it, shall we? Abbey Games makes a delightful little adventure game in the style of Indiana Jones ish type stuff. Only instead of being all by yourself with Indiana, you have a team of three, one captain and his two helpers. So that's what we have going on here. If you have missed any of my VODs on this game, feel free to jump over to YouTube, do a quick subscribe, ring the bell so that you can grab the playlist when I'm not live and catch up. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and enjoy. We are definitely going to have some fun today. We have finished using up all of our resources. We can't really afford to purchase anything or any services further. So we have completed 3 expeditions. We've got 2 left to go. We are attempting to get to the top of the leaderboard of the most renowned explorer and knock Matthew Revelu right off of his podium. We are currently a tyrant tycoon and as Harry Walker, and let's figure out where we're going next, shall we? Let's see. Last thing we did was the Memphis Desert, 3 star. We can do up to 4 stars now. So let's see here. We have a rogue that has a little bit of survivalist on the side. Uh, Harry Walker is also a scout class. We have another scout class that is all quick thinker, and we have a fighter class that is all tactician. So that's what we're working with here. All right, so let's see here. Out of the 4 stars, the Globus Cruciger is in the spooky forests of Transylvania. You feel you're going to need both strength and charm to make it through here in one piece, so a diplomat, beguiler, engineer, or quick thinker might help you out. The status and research you will gain from this expedition might be bountiful. We only have a quick thinker out of that entire list, so heading to Transylvania is going to be very difficult indeed. Let's see here. What other? The other 4 star we have here is the Emerged Island. An island which is on no map has emerged from the ocean. This makes the likelihood of finding something special on this island pretty high. Your gut says you should be prepared for any type of encounter. There are plenty of archaeologist and nature challenge to find here. There are especially a lot of gold and research as well. We do not have an archaeologist either. I believe we had the option to get some beguiler, and we had the option to get some engineer, and we even had the option to pick up some archaeology, but we did none of those things. However, nature challenges we can do galore. So the 4 stars are not really in our aggressive-minded wheelhouse. We can go to any of the other any of the other lower stars, of course. So to that end, we have the Highlands, which suggests that the friendly approach would be the best way to get through the Highland pursuit, and taking a beguiler, diplomat, tactician, or engineer might prove useful, of which we only have a tactician off that list. We could go to Mali, which is a 2 star. Again, the friendlier approach is recommended, but I expect plenty of rogue, athlete, and beguiler challenges, of which off that list we only have a rogue. And there's a lot of gold for that one. We do have the Andean Adventure. Somewhere high up in the Andes, there is a vast piece of land unaccounted for. Legend has it that the Incas still live there, undisturbed by the outside world. These cultural clashes will be best solved deviously. You'd better take a diplomat, rogue, survivalist, and engineer with you. Out of all of them, we have a rogue survivalist. This is the only one out of all that we've looked at that we might have the best chance at, and it's a 3 star as well. The last one is the Hungarian fort, of which we have a tactician and a quick thinker amongst our crew. So the Hungarian fort, which is even easier than the Andean adventure, is also something that we can manage. Yeah. We did not pick the best crew setup for an aggressive run, but this is what we've got. So we must pick our next adventure. We've been to the Saxon Grave Island. We've been to the Memphis Desert. We've been to the Caribbean island. So it's time to figure out whether we want to attempt the 3-star Andean adventure, the 4-star Emerged Island, or the 2-star Hungarian fort. Because I think out of all of our options, those 3 are our best chances. So, what do we think, chat? This is where my chat can jump in and have an opinion and sway my thought process, or make the decision for me, as it were. So you guys are welcome to join in. No matter what we do, we're going to be at somewhat of a disadvantage, although we do have a power booster from our fighter, so long as everyone is adjacent to her. Our quick thinker has a bit extra speech power and also starts every encounter confidently, which is also a damage booster. And our crew cook has extra health. So why not just try the island? It's going to go horribly wrong, so we might as well enjoy it. All right. The island where we will definitely struggle bus it. All right, I can struggle bus it. We've never gone to the Emerged Island in any of my previous runs, so this will be new content. Yay, new content. Well, it's not one we've done, so let's go. Let us launch the expedition for all of you lovely folk. Wish us luck, because it's going to be struggle bus, and I'm even on the easy mode, so the easy side of the easy mode, no less, so that just tells you how hard this game actually is. After a turbulent voyage, you arrive at the recently emerged island. The ground is still a bit wet, and it smells like rotting fish. Ew. Let's continue, shall we? You haven't even taken your first steps when you hear the sound of drums. You think you have time to make a plan, but then, without warning, a pair of blow darts flies towards Hattis. Luckily, Hattis is able to dodge the darts just in time. Quick thinker that she is. A couple of voodoo pirates come running out of the jungle. You never thought such a thing even existed. Let us stand our ground. So, aggressive is the way to go for all of the tokenage. Everything else will gain us absolutely nothing. They are standing in the Healy zone, which we don't like. So, Captain, let's see how many of these guys we can hit. Just those 2? No, we can do all 3. Let's do it. Kapow. Get wreckaged. I want you... No. I want you to come here. Because you are going to... Can't quite kill anybody, but we can definitely damage this guy. Get wreckaged. And you are going to come right up here. Doesn't matter which one. Nah, we're gonna do you. Alright. So that is everyone that we have. They are also hostile. We're just gonna hope. Ah, you walked out of the healing range. Silly, silly man. You're going to hit somebody who's in the healing range and miss. They're ganging up on our fighter, which is fine. All right. So you can get all the way back here, and you're going to. Fantastic. You are going to go right here, which is in the healing spot. Now we can take names, chew bubblegum, and feel good about ourselves. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. And then you take this guy down. We have one left. So we must end the turn. Somebody's going to get smacked, and we're just going to feel good about ourselves at the end of the day because we're in the Healy zone and they are not. Get kablammed. Oh, that did not kill you. Oh, how sad. How about this one? We dominated, and all the tokens now belong to us. Trust me, she was in the Healy zone, she was fine, and also the first attempt to hit her missed, so I knew that Hattis could handle herself. The voodoo pirates are scared and apologize for being so aggressive towards you. When you ask them what this place is and what they are doing on this island, they shiver with fear. Do we comfort them and ask them again, intimidate them, or let them go? I don't have any hover-overs that tell us what these options will lead to, so it's really up to us to decide how much an asshole we want to be. We're probably best at 2. Intimidate them? I mean, we did just aggressively kick their butt. Like, aggressively kick their butt. We could comfort them and ask again. We could let them go. We could intimidate them. What does Chad think? Like, please, chat. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear it. They apologized for attacking so we could give them a hug. We absolutely could give them a hug. All right, let's comfort them and ask them again. Just to be nice, just to show that we understand that they were kind of confused. The pirates look at one another and feel confident enough to tell you something. One of them starts talking about how this island emerges once every 50 years in order for the captain to take his revenge on the Spanish. Then suddenly his lips melt together. The other yells, "Oh no, the curse, the curse!" as they both run back to the jungle. Fen! Hi, I'm doing all right. How are you? Lovely, lovely Fen. Welcome in. We have just started our 4th adventure, so welcome in, sit back, relax, enjoy. My Monday is just beginning, really, so I only started streaming like not even 20 minutes ago. But as always, it's lovely to have you. This was an intense start. Time to explore the rest of the island and find the captain they were talking about. Let us continue exploring. So we need to get here. We have a couple of ways of going about that, and Hattis is also leveling up right now. So we can make her a quick thinker level 6, which gets her +2 grit and +1 speech. Speech power, not speech defense. Well, maybe both, I don't know. Or she could pick up engineer. We have been kind of specializing people in this run, so we're gonna grab the quick thinker perk. So now she's even more hard to hit, which is fabulous for us. Let's see. He's nearly close to leveling, and she is not that far behind. So we have options here. We could go for some like status immediately. We go for research and a survival or a nature challenge, which a athlete, naturalist, or survivalist may be useful for. Our captain is a bit of a survivalist, not a huge survivalist, but a bit of a survivalist, so that would be fine. We also have a possibility for gold, a possibility for a culture challenge, which a diplomat or archaeologist may be useful for. We have neither of those. But there might also be an encounter there, and we're pretty good at kicking butt. So, um, let's see, it's 2 supplies to get to this spot unless we go around. I'm inclined just to go for the status, to be quite frank. Yeah, go for the status. You find a beautiful green crystal. Such a rare crystal can give you status, but you feel like its existence is no coincidence. 3 campaign tokens. Lovely. This is an encounter with status. This is just straight up grab gold. This is research. We kind of do need the research, though. I mean, that doesn't mean we can't go this way afterwards. So, I am inclined to see what this has to offer us. While you're walking through the trees, Hattis hears something. As you come closer, you notice a voodoo deer standing in a small clearing. It seems not only the pirates and monkeys are cursed on this island. In order to study it further, you'll have to catch it. So we could just study it from a distance and get one. Harry has an 86% chance for extra tokens. Hattis has a 56% chance for even more tokens because she's a freaking badass. Bia, don't even bother. So chat. Now that I have your attention with a challenge, who will lead the hunt, or do we just study this deer from the distance? Because that is the safe route. Yeah, it really helps with the percentages. Hattis is beefy in that she gets extra bonus extra bonus things because of some of our entourage, but her percentage is much lower than Harry's, who will get less tokens, but is more likely to hit. If we fail, we are -2 supplies, and supplies is how we travel around the map. So being down 2 supplies this early in the map is kind of rough. The safest route here is just to study it from a distance and move on, or we can pick somebody to lead the hunt. So, by all means, chat, let me know what you would like to see. Harry should lead, 1/6 chance of failure, so pretty good. Hattis fails almost half. Her bonus tokens just aren't worth the difference. Oh, hey, Dragoon. Welcome in. Harry's the way to go. All right, chat. I will go with Harry then. Let's go, Harry. Let's go. We roll the wheel and hope. Ooh, that was close. Harry almost biffed it. With Harry's survival instincts, the deer is soon caught. You take notes on the research from up close, and its antlers make a nice trophy. Nice. Nice. So, as I said, well, Harry gets to level up now. We have kind of been sticking to Rogue, but he could pick up Beguiler, which would give us a little bit of extra towards certain challenges. But honestly, Rogue gives him 2 grit and +1 attack. Beguiler is going to give him speech, power, and maybe speech defense. Honestly, I think I'd rather he take the grit. So I'm going to go for Rogue Stealing. He's the roguiest rogue that we have. And hobbyist survivalist, I guess. Alright, we can go grab status and gold over here. We can just go for gold. This is a cultural challenge. But it has a path that has 0 supply. It If we go for this gold, it's expensive to go over here. If we go for this, this is easy to get. And honestly, like, I like gold, but I'm kind of thinking status is the way to go. Let's go get into a fight, shall we? Ooh, and that's an extra treasure, which is definitely worth our time. A group of voodoo monkeys is blocking the road. You have waited for a while, but they are not moving, and there is no way around them. So let us get into a fight. Hello, monkeys. So a devious encounter will get us a token, but we are full-on aggressive all the time, so to heck with that. Healing is over here and over here. You can get here, so run away. You can get here. You can get... You can get here. I kind of want to do this one and make them all come to us. Okay. So let's see if anyone can shoot anyone. Nope. Can you reach anybody? Nope. Can you... You definitely cannot reach anybody. Show. But you can kind of reach people. Let's get you. No, 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 no. Can you get both of them? No, you can get one or the other. You. Yep, that's it. They will come to us. Ow. Oh, you fumbled. Haha. All right. So the people who got hit are now healing because they're standing in the healy spots. Can't quite completely wreck them, but can certainly... Oh, did completely wreck them. All right. Bye-bye, monkey. Nice. I should have moved them first, but that's okay. We only have 2 monkeys left, and we're totally gonna beat them in this fight, so I'm not worried about it, really. Ooh, that kind of hurt. All right. Goodbye, monkey. You hurt my friend. I hurt you back. And that should be the end. Very nicely done. The monkeys respect you. They make way and let you through. Great. We got extra campaign token just because we got monkey respect. And, well, we've beefed our captain up. So, let's see here. We're gonna go after easy gold before we go to the epic encounter over here. We have a nature challenge over there as well, so we might be able to squeak by that as well. Let's get that gold. You find a beautiful yellow crystal. Such a rare crystal is of great value. You wonder if it belongs to someone. You now found two similar crystals. You wonder if there's any connection between them. You put the two crystals together, but nothing new is discovered. Well, then we're gonna go up here and see if three's the charm. You hear voices while traveling the island. You quietly follow the direction they are coming from and find a guarded hut. Luckily for you, the guards are busy insulting and chasing some voodoo monkeys. So we will explore it. You enter the hut while Harry is on the lookout. It is a weapon store. You don't have much time, so you take some valuable looking ones. And with Bia, the expert tactician, with you, you are certain that you've grabbed the best. Great. All right. Time for an epic encounter and a challenge. The pristine mangrove. This area seems untouched by any voodoo work. This means that even those voodoo goons couldn't get past this area. Whatever you're going to find here, it's going to be very dangerous. Should the crew continue? Heck yeah. Let's go. The mangrove stands before the crew. It's both magnificent and scary in its untouched nature. After taking some time to observe the saltwater swamp, someone steps forward to say something. Let's move out, but I'm not taking the lead, says Bia. The mangrove has many places to go. First, the crew needs to determine what they're looking for. A naturalist might find some interesting clues, though the options are overwhelming. Well, great. We can up our chances, but not by very much. We could just go back and take the study token. We could use our tool. We have two of them. To get the possibility at better, but honestly, I'm thinking take the study token and get out of here, because as much as I would love extra treasures, we are clearly not set up for this. So this isn't gonna work. We're gonna go back. Exploring the mangrove might be exciting, but it probably won't uncover the voodoo mystery. Harry holds on to the priorities you set and orders the crew to move on. But we still got a little bit of research, so let us see what campfire story we have rolled up today. We could get even more research if we wanted to, or more resolve, more gold, more campaign. Ooh, what do we want? Yeah, we really aren't set up for them. Like, outside of the survivalist aspect of our captain being a hobbyist survivalist, we're really not set up for any of the harder things that we've been on. But that's okay. We did this not necessarily to be min-maxed for the challenges, but mostly to open up new possibilities and do something different. So I think we should go for the study tokens, honestly. We have 8 encounters, 11 campaign, and 11 collect, so that would just even us out. And we do need the research, honestly. We have more things we need to get. So let's go. Actually, I have a thought. Got it. Okay. Cool. Study. Hattis adamantly makes a point to discuss a weird cultural phenomenon you observed earlier today. The crew really just wants to sleep, but a rambling Hattis makes that virtually impossible. In the end, the crew gives in and joins Hattis in the discussion, which turns out to be very interesting. Ooh, yeah. Look at those tokens. So nice. Alright, so there's supplies here. Yeah, we don't want to go to this status spot because look at how expensive it is to leave it. Going forward here or here is the way to go, really. I mean, we could try for the research and go over. I think we definitely have enough to at least get to the end. So, yeah, let's go this way. Walking through the trees, Hatis spots a rare fish up a tree. In order to study it further, someone needs to bring it down. We can make this a cozy 78% for Bia with a tool, but I think we're just going to study it from a distance. I would like to keep these for the main attraction, personally. We could... it makes it expensive to go here to get this gold. So we're gonna go here for a technique challenge. There's some sleeping voodoo pirates who made up camp, possibly tired from digging treasures. You might steal some of their possessions. We could steal supplies, coin, paint their faces for an epic story and a laugh, or leave them alone. We would like to steal their supplies. More supplies means more nodes, means more tokens. Or we could just go for the coin, because coin gives us extra renown at this point. Anybody have any opinions on that? We are really short of supplies. I mean, we have enough that we can get to the end if we're careful. We just can't do anything side-related for very much longer. So, supplies it is, I suppose. Harry is obviously stealing the supplies because he's going to 100% this. Yeah. Absolutely. And we also get collect tokens. I mean, it would be nicer if Hatis could manage better than a 56% without a tool, but Harry's just gonna slip in, slip out. He is a level 6 rogue. It's fine. So, da-da-da. Harry successfully steals some of the pirate supplies. Good thing they didn't wake up. Great, let's continue. Heck yeah. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 8. I could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go chase gold. You notice a line of dragging marks in the ground, together with some coins, probably left there by the voodoo pirates moving treasures around. We could get even more gold here and still get to this research and still get here, which could be good. We've got the supplies for it, so why not? Let's go get into a fight. We're good at those. You notice a wild deer with beautiful antlers in the wood. You sneak closer to study the beast, but then out of nowhere, the deer falls. As you walk towards the deer, you see what happened. A group of voodoo pirates come to collect their prize. Let's show them our worth. Obviously, we're going to be aggressive AF, because that's how we roll here. You're going to come over here, and then you're going to pick on this person. Bye-bye. You are going to come all the way over here. And you're going to pick on this guy. Can you reach it? Not quite. But you can get here and then pick on him anyway. Let's go. He's not going to live much longer, so it's fine. And they have to come to us. Cool. Goodbye. Can you reach them? Not at all. So you are going to focus for some extra damage next turn, and you cannot get anybody, so that is kind of the end. They have to come to us. Yes, pick a my fighter who can take a hit. By all means. Alright. You're going to focus this turn. You are going to shoot this guy. And you are going to finish them off. Let's go. That's everybody. You gotta come to us if you want to be in range. Can he reach her? Yes, he can. Bye-bye. Dominated. Let's go. You beat the smuggler pirates, and they are rolling on the ground in pain. You take a look at the deer and decide to take the antlers as a trophy to share later. To sell later. Woohoo! And then we also get a level up. We already have a quick thinker, so it's all tactician all the time. Let's go. Also, triple slash, which is gonna be great. Alright, let us... This is supplies, but we miss out on the research. We can go around. You find an interesting blue crystal. Such a rare crystal is of great scientific value. You wonder what such a crystal does on an island like this. Oh, we're taking that. You found 3 similar crystals now. You put them together to see if anything happens. As soon as the third one gets close, they respond, start shaking, and eventually melt together into one big, clear crystal. Do we take the crystal, or do we destroy the crystal? Duck and cover. I don't think we need to duck and cover, but we probably should take it in case it does anything cool for us later. Unless you think it is a problem, in which case we can destroy it. Absolutely. What do we think, chat? Should we take it or should we destroy it? I leave it up to your capable hands. Take? Dragoon says take, Trav. You got any thoughts on this? Or was duck and cover your option for destroy? We can show it off later and impress people, probably with these crystal shards are what later after a magic crystal exploded in our faces. That's probably true. Clear crystal, we're going. Ooh. So they recommend we take the 4 collect 4 study. We could up research from 6 to 10, or to 6 to 10, which is not that much, and meh. We could get more renown from research, or we could get more renown from status tokens. We're already getting more renown for gold tokens because of a research tree. We could add the same effect, though I think it's a smaller amount, to status tokens, which we do tend to get a lot of. Or we could just take the extra collect and study like it is recommended and be happy. I'm tempted to take the recommended, but the extra renown from status tokens could be nice. I mean, we are only in 5th. It's late in the game, less opportunities to benefit from extra token extras. Our last group was so good at renown that I'd grab that. I think the straight tokens are best for us, though. Yeah, no, I agree. This is why it's recommended. You take the clear crystal with you. What a wonderful find. And we're off to explore. Okay, so if we want the supplies here, we can grab them from over here. That's fine. Let's get whatever this is. The unique ecology of the merged island makes it an interesting subject of biological study. So we're going to do some research. The crew takes some notes and continues exploring. An interesting location, to be sure. Nice. Very nice. Let's go grab these supplies. How fortunate. You see an old crate with some supplies. Great. More research. Nice, nice, nice. The island has emerged, and there is slime everywhere. You are at a good spot to take some magnificent samples to study. Fantastic. That's a cultural challenge. We don't really want to do that. We're gonna go here and see what opens up. You found the base of the ghost pirate Captain Roche. This place is rather sinister and spooky. Time to get to the bottom of this island's mystery and find a treasure worth taking back home. Are you ready to check out the encampment, or would you like to continue exploring? Ooh, enjoy dinner, Fen. I hope it's something delicious. Feel free to lurk away. I'm always happy to have you lurk. Let's see here. I mean, we only have 2 supplies, which means that we can get to somewhere and come back so long as it's only 1 supply each way. Or we could just go and finish this island. I think finishing the island is probably more important than making any more use of our supplies, because I believe all the other routes we have not been in are 2 supplies each way. So I say we go onward. You quietly sneak into Roche's camp, where you hear a loud voice talking. As you get closer, you hear Captain Roche giving a speech to a giant group of voodoo pirates. Let's listen in, shall we? We've waited patiently for another 50 years on this cursed island, withstanding the horrible smell and the depressing humiliation of the voodoo monkeys. But finally we have emerged once more so we can take our revenge on the Spanish. So sharpen your blades, clean your blowpipes, and practice your spells, because soon we will sail our ghost ship towards Havana and cause chaos. A loud, overwhelming cheer erupts from the crowd. A few minutes later, the pirates are making preparations, with Roche standing in the middle of the base. There's no way to get to him without alerting all the voodoo pirates. Do we find a peaceful distraction or a violent one? Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we have been aggressive AF for this whole run. So if we're going to try the peaceful distraction, we're not going to do well. But if we try the violent one, we might have a better chance. Yes, there will definitely be a skill challenge. It just depends on what skills it's going to be. And remember, our skills are Rogue with a side of Survivalist, Quick Thinker, and Tactician. I think violence is the way to go here. Personally, I think that's our best option. To violence. You look around at the empty, non-guarded buildings of the camp in search of things you can use. Then Harry spots several kegs of gunpowder. A plan is devised in which a large part of the encampment is blown to bits. Somebody needs to carefully wire and place the kegs. Who will do that? Okay, so this is the engineer challenge, which at best we can get a 50-50 chance on. Let's reconsider our options. What does the peaceful distraction have? You look around the empty, non-guarded buildings of the camp in search of things you can use, and then Harry spots a flare gun. A plan is devised in which one crew member will fire the flare gun in the middle of the jungle, luring the voodoo pirates out of camp. That member will run back and join the others to confront Captain Roche. But who will fire the gun? So we can have Harry fire the gun and likely succeed. Hattis could try to fire the gun and maybe succeed. Bia would be awful at it. We can also, of course, add in a tool which will 100% Harry and 71% Hattis for better tokens. Bia still has no chance. So, this is where I absolutely would use a tool. So really, is it to collect or the possibility of three campaign and to collect? I mean, it's not really a peaceful option. It's more of a distraction. Like, as far as distractions go, you're fighting less people, but you're still going to end up with a mess. So, I don't know why they labeled their options as they did, but here we are. Do we take the sure thing with Harry? Or do... I mean, 71% chance is still pretty good. She's getting it mostly from grit alone, honestly. Yes, Trav, and I know you know probabilities better than I do, but still, luck is a lady for a reason, right? Luck be a lady tonight? I don't know. If you're good with less tokens, I'm fine with it too. We can definitely just, like, let Harry do it, because he'll just boss it. All right, let's see what... Let's go with the sure thing, I guess. With a flare gun in hand, Harry goes to a remote location in the jungle and fires it. The voodoo pirates notice the flare and rush towards the location. Meanwhile, Harry rushes safely towards the other crew members. Captain Roche is still standing in the middle of the encampment, and only a few voodoo pirates have remained behind. Time to confront him. You walk towards Captain Roche, who sees you and seems quite angry. "Who are you? Was it you who caused this chaos? You look like Spanish dogs to me." Do we tell him who we are and ask who he is? Insult him? Or punch him in the face? How big of a dick do we want to be today? It's a Monday. Anything could happen. Luck is indeed a lady, and she likes it when people don't just expect that she'll step in. She needs to be treated well and only ask favors when it's necessary. We must treat her well and keep her workload down. That's a fair point, Trav. Always treat Luck very, very, like, she's like the goddess that she is. And maybe, just maybe, you'll get lucky. That is how it be. But, we're gonna punch him in the face? Okay. Aggressive as aggressive can be. I mean, that's kind of our shtick anyways, so... Unless someone has a compelling reason why not to punch him in the face, considering he just called us Spanish dogs, I'm gonna punch him in the face. You try to punch Captain Roche, but your fist goes right through him. We are cursed pirates, me in particular. This curse made me spectral, immune to any physical damage. Time to teach you a lesson. Well, now we must defend ourselves, and it's gonna hurt. So aggressive is really the only way that we will go. But one of us actually starts in the Healy spot. No. The other Healy spot is behind them. Captain, you need to move here. And you need to focus up. You are going to move... No. Here. And then you too are going to focus up. You, on the other hand... All of your stuff is, like, melee except for try to impress, and nobody's in range. So... You're just gonna stand there and be a badass. Moving on. Come to me, oh pirate. Jerks. So mean. Alright. You have no one in range still. That's real annoying unless we want to make friends with somebody. That's okay, because you... That has hardly anything to you. Okay. But Devious still works on you. Be depressed. Can you reach anyone with that? No. You really cannot do much in the way of damage to them. I was hoping I get, like, both of them, but they're just not in that kind of line. So... Kapow. Get wrecked. Oh, this guy's gonna have a real bad day in a moment. Okay. You are going to... Really? Wreck this guy. Please, wreck him. Alright. We have escalated, yes. Let's at least get rid of one of you. Off the board you go. Alright, that is the end of this round. Ugh, that's gross. Ha, you missed. Alright. Okay, you... Let's see, who has the most speech? Yeah, you absolutely have the most. So, hit him. You are gonna go... Okay. You're gonna go this way and wail on this guy so that we stay in aggressive. You are going to back up. Much better. And hit on him. Okay, so that keeps us firmly in aggressive mode. Moving on. Okay. So... You can't quite take him out. That's fine. You are going to use Devious on him, because he's the one we need to get deaded. And you are then going to use this on him and get him out. Nice. Okay, end. That is fine. Now, can our captain take out this guy? Yes. And that should leave us in hostile. Oh, crap. It's a devious victory. Dang it. I should have hit on this guy first. Less tokens overall. Well, are any of us Spanish? That's a good question. I don't think so. Maybe. So you are mean. I cannot take it any longer. Take my stuff and leave me alone. I promise I'll leave the Spanish alone for now. He floats away into the jungle and the pirates follow him. Time to look at what he dropped. Captain Roche dropped his captain's coat. Not only is this an item worth putting in a museum, but it will also strengthen your research on spectral matter. What a fantastic treasure. Wah. That was worth quite a bit, actually. So, we could take 4 collect and 4 study. We could get +2 research from study, which would up this to, I think, 8 to 11. For 24 study tokens. We could also just get +4 study for each level of rogue in our crew, which is currently 6. That's an extra 6 tokens. Or +4 study for each level of survivalist in our crew. I'm sorry. 6 times 4. That's actually an extra 24 study tokens. And survivalist is only at 2, so that would be an extra 8. The recommended gives us the most amount of tokens, but they're all research tokens. Yeah, I say yes too. I mean, yeah. At this level, we need tokens more than we need to up the ability of tokens, and they will all give renown. Yep. Including the 400 renown coat. And the 2 insight that we just gained for that too. So yes, we will take that. Look at that. That's 48 study tokens. That's ridiculous. What an adventure. Voodoo pirates, voodoo monkeys, and even meeting with the notorious Captain Roche. Memories relived every time you look at the great treasure you collected. Time to leave this island. Let's go. Let's go. Emerged island? Check. We only got 2 treasures, but we will get an extra 6 collect tokens, an extra insight, and extra supplies. So let's see what this bumps us up to. We got 30 gold tokens, 15 collect tokens, or I'm sorry, 30 collect tokens, 15 campaign tokens, 48 study tokens, 14 encounter tokens, and 2 resolve, which at the end of the day was mostly just gold for us. We are now in 3rd. A very solid almost 2nd as a Tyrant Tycoon. So that's not bad. Outside of the fact that I messed up on that last fight and ended up in devious instead of aggressive at the end, that was pretty good. As you return to London, Pinkerton greets you. Harry, you have time for one last expedition before the World Expo and the most renowned explorers presented. This is your last chance to gain more renown. One last expedition, so let's make it count. Yep. Soon after, journalists storm into the society. They all want to hear from you. Harry, the world is looking forward to your final discoveries and judgment. What should the world look at when following you? What will bring you the most renown? Fortunately for us, wealth actually is the way to go. As much as plus 60% renown from all resources is usually the way we go. We actually already have opened the skill tree that gives us extra renown for gold. So if we add 100% on top of that, we're at like 140% on gold renown alone. So if we just go chase money, we are probably going to like easily go over Matthew, our rival's score is what it does all. 350 renown. That's a cakewalk, really. I feel like in this specific instance, this is the way to go. But feel free to weigh in, chat. I know that most of you are lurkers, and as I always say, lurkers are love and life here on Twitch. So if you're just chilling and lurking, that is absolutely 100% cool. I love you guys all for just being here and keeping me company. But if you want to weigh in on this decision, feel free. I would love to have you. Wealth? Yeah, I think wealth works the best. Thank you, chat. Dragoon, Trav, as always, wonderful to hear from you. All right, we'll take a good look on your spoils in the last expedition. When they leave, Harry gathers the crew. It's time to prepare for one last time. Onwards. A new city to unlock. So, Constantinople will give us an entourage hall and a modest trinket shop. Timbuktu will allow us to spend our insight in new places. Rio de Janeiro is just an entourage hall, but it is a full entourage hall, and Beijing are just new jobs. Personally, in this moment, because of the fact that we have a lot of gold, I'm gonna think Constantinople is kind of the way to go, because the trinket shop may in fact have something in it that is worth our while. We have opened up a trinket slot on somebody. I forget who. Maybe Harry? Nope, Harry has two. Bia then has an open trinket slot, and we're not entirely certain what to put in it yet. So I think Constantinople might be the way to go. Otherwise, it's Rio de Janeiro, which it doesn't matter. Either way, we get a new entourage hall and new specialists. So we should definitely look into that. I think I'm gonna go with Constantinople here. This is the way that I would like to go, unless somebody has a compelling reason for anything else. We only have 4 insight out of a possible 9 that we could have found, so... Do me? Okay. Me do me. Constantinople is. Salam, brave explorer! The Sultan has learned about your recent request and is impressed by your bravery. Mani Sultan would like to invite you to Takapi Palace to recruit an entourage among the Ottoman elite. Regards, Grand Vizier Abraham Zabat. Well, thank you. Alrighty then. Let us spend some of this glorious research. We would like to gain encounter tokens when being aggressive. We would also like more tokens when a rogue succeeds on anything. And more supplies, please. Yeah, that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh, completing all the research in this will unlock renown. Dang it. That's okay. We might. We might. Let's see here. Let's see what we got available. Chemistry set, coach whistle, tactician offense. She already has that. So it's more survival hunting. could get people some better gloves. We could only really get one person better gloves. I mean, we get more people, at least a bump in power. We could get better boots for at least somebody. Alright. Next choices. Trinkets. What's this? Quick thinker reflexes, which you have. Banjo, beguiler. Ooh. Offense and military history. You have offense, but not military history. So it would still be a huge level up to your attack regardless. We're not really doing books here, and it doesn't offer any offense. So the sheriff's badge is an option. What about this one? We got the loot, haggler's pot, quick wits. You don't have wits, but then war drum would have to go. What's this? Diploma. Corsair's coin is okay. You don't have military history, but you also don't have rogue surprise, of which you already have. So allies within one range do not get the defense penalty from escalated, which we do end up in a lot. What about this one? Survivalist camping. You have rogue sneaking from that, survivalist spotting from that, which actually I don't really want to... Nope, that's fine. Don't care. That's the one we got. This is not gonna help. Nope. Okay, what's this one? Court cat could be fun. No. Eh. Take care, Dragoon. Have a great day. Thank you for letting me know that you have to go. And we will do our best to have fun here. We will. For offense, these are, gloves that help with more of your devious or friendly stuff, and none of which I'm using. So nothing there good. Yeah, I think my best trinket shop pick would probably be gonna grab this haggler's pot. Yeah, that's awesome. And for you, this one, the sheriff's badge would be the most useful. So we're gonna go for it. All right, that leaves me with 590 left. Upgrading your boots would probably be a good idea. Which is this shop, I think. So if we do this and this, we at least get that done. So everybody has the same tier defense, which is nice. And then... Yeah, we can't... Or can we? I don't think that will... Actually, no, that will get Master Gloves for her. Which actually puts him as the least attack power in the end, but that's okay. He gets attack hit up, so that's fine. That's pretty much it for that. So Entourage, now we can look at specialists. We recruited that one and that one. We recruited that one and that one. This one didn't really have anything useful. Well, collecting +2 collect whenever you enter a cultural challenge, but we avoid those, so we don't really care. Let's upgrade you. Do you have Merciless? You don't. Ooh. +1 collect every time you enter a technique challenge for the first time. From the Vizier. Hey, we just talked to this guy. And then I believe you are also like none of these specialists are useful for us at all. Because she already has the nimble perk and everything else we don't have in, and we already grabbed you. So, I think I'm gonna grab you. Harry is going to learn Merciless. Yes. So he is now a level 7. She is a level 7. She is a level 7. Everybody's a level 7. It's really, really nice. So... we could unlock that, or we could just go all in on merchants. Actually, it doesn't really matter, because it's only a I don't know how much... Well, it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna go after gold. Gold, gold, gold. I don't know if it's renown tokens? Renown per token or renown per amount of gold? That I don't know. Because otherwise, merchants and traders are kind of like the way to go. Let's find out. I'm just trying to find out, like... That's the adventure wheel. Preparing... Okay. That's not helping me. Nope, it's not in there. Yeah, no, I don't know how they calculate renown. I don't know if it is a percentage of the gold each token gives you, or if it is just a set percentage per token. I don't know whether it's better to up the amount of gold that you get per token so that a percentage of that turns into renown or becomes renown, or whether it is a set amount per token period. So we already know that there is a percentage involved somewhere, but I just don't know how they like set it up. The behind the scenes. So like I could attempt to upgrade something for a specialist, but the specialists are probably only going to get, no, not necessarily more expensive. Hmm. Like, hmm. Like these ones are very expensive. I'm gonna gamble on it's about the gold you collect, how much per token you collect. So I'm gonna grab the merchants that I can grab, which that was apparently it. Um, so that's literally all of it. That's what I'm going for. The gold that we get in the end is not going to matter that much. So it's a matter of, do we want, we won't be able to make enough research to fill out another whole tree. So what would be the most useful in this moment to do? Probably try to get the rest of those gold merchants, which it doesn't really matter. So merchants, these are the ones I'm after. We got all of those. So all of the merchants have been recruited and we're just going to make more gold. Lots of gold. So we have 16 supplies. We've spent all of our stuff. It's time to choose one last adventure. We could go after the Holy Grail. We've got a quick thinker and a tactician who can help us here. We could go after Shangri-La. It's an incredibly perilous expedition which you may lose resolve both in encounters and challenges, but the treasures here may be worth more renown than ever, as their legend depends on your crew's perks. Or we could go to the Lost Island, which is full of nature challenges, of which we have a hobbyist survivalist for, or an engineer. I don't think the Lost Island is a good fit. The Holy Grail might be okay. Shangri-La could be really weird. Or we could just, like, try something easier. Hmm. Um, we could try the Holy Grail, but we don't have an archaeologist or a diplomat, which is gonna be difficult. I actually think that we should probably just go for Shangri-La, to be honest, because the legend depends on your crew's perks. Yeah, I mean these are the hardest of the hard. These three, they're the 5-star challenges, and when we finished off the emerged island, the end fight was a 5-star challenge. So everything here is going to be at lowest a 4-star challenge fight, with likely our end fight being like a 5 to 6 challenge, a 6-star challenge fight, which is going to be a struggle bus. It really just depends on how much you guys want me to struggle for beating out Matthew, of which we've already claimed the second position of the most renowned explorer league. Already. So we're not that far behind him. We don't actually need to work that hard to get ahead. For 250 renown that we need to beat him, like... Well, yeah. But, like, for the slightly less than 300 renown we need to beat him, we could go to the Molly mystery and just rogue it and be fine. So how much do we want to struggle here, chat? That's the question. Hunting down that witch doctor again, I mean, we don't have to go to Molly. We could also go to the Hungarian fort and try to find the secret alchemy lab again. We kind of want something that's going to give us gold, and the Molly mystery gives us gold. That's research and status, which we don't really care about. Research and status. What's this one? This one is status and gold. Yeah, the Molly mystery is basically a lot of gold, and if we just find all the gold, we'll be, you know, hands down the best. So it's really up to what we think it's worth. I'm gonna go for the Molly mystery. I don't want to struggle that much today. I think that's probably for the best. Recently, the world has grown interested in the cultural treasures from West Africa. A group of people little studied and understood still lives in these areas. A prosperous clan lives in a large village somewhere near. Harry is positive that you'll find a treasure there. So let's see where the village is. Easy, easy. However, this village has not been too kind to strangers. Their leader, a witch doctor, has always refused the pleas of travelers. They say he finds them boring, rude, and could not touch his heart. If you want the best results, you'll have to find out how to please the witch doctor. We'll see. Let's go. We're following the gold. So here's some gold. Let's go get it. A convoy of miners is passing by you. A representative of the mining company sees you and wants a word with you. What's up, my man? Hey, don't I know you guys from the Explorer newspaper? From somewhere in the back section. You've quite the reputation. Would you be interested in using some of that reputation to put a good word for our company? You'll be rewarded handsomely. You see, we had this little incident lately, and now these locals are moaning about unnecessary details such as safety and human rights. It's annoying. We do not have enough campaign tokens to make the deal. We could, however, make a physical statement about it, or just simply decline the offer. Gonna make a physical statement. Harry is now fed up with this man who has no respect for human life, and out of nowhere, Harry punches him right on the nose. You quickly leave the scene before bad things happen, but chances are pretty high the locals will hear about this. All right, well, that was easy. More gold to be found. A small gold mine. You could go in for a few swings of the pickaxe. Let's mine that gold. Nice. That's... Ooh. I mean, there's lots of gold to be found. We don't necessarily have to go get into fights over it. Let's go here. You arrive at some old ruins with a very mysterious hole in the ground. Next to it is an inscription. Gold awaits those who descend into the scorpion pit, but at the cost of a weakened physique. Well, that doesn't sound comfortable. Who's going to go into the pit? He's around here somewhere. Shall we send Harry down into the pit? Shall we send Hattis down into the pit? Or will Bia go into the pit instead? Harry has survivalists, so he can spot the scorpions and cook them. But he's also sneaky. Bia is a quick thinker, so she might be able to just swoop down there, no problem, figure it out. Bia, on the other hand, is a tactician. I'm not sure that's good for her, but she's a fighter, so could be fine. What do we think, chat? I said probably. He's probably around somewhere. Might be best for your ranged types. I mean, she does have the highest armor defenses. However, Harry has the highest grit, which means that the scorpions are less likely to hit him in general. Personally, I don't think it matters who we send down there. Somebody's going to come out with a negative. Or we could just leave. But I kind of want the gold. The gold is what is the important thing here. May not be a defense penalty. It also might be an attack penalty, of which she has the highest attack, so it can balance out a bit. I don't know. I think I'm just going to send Harry down and see what happens. Harry climbs down the hole, which is very dark. After grasping around in the darks, he finds some. Star finds some coin and takes it. Soon after, Harry also feels a quick sting. Harry comes out with the gold, but gains reduced armor after the mysterious sting. Well, that's fine because he has high grit, so having less armor doesn't matter. He has a better chance of just not getting hit at all. Let's see here. Ooh. I'm gonna go here first because it costs us nothing. Harry is just gonna go grab some supplies. Because can. Harry dodged through the heat and found some extra edible plants for supplies. Fantastic. And also money. I'm gonna go here because there's gold, and then I'm gonna go there. It's gonna be great. Between some sturdy rocks, you find a pretty big cave. A cool breeze is coming out. Let's go. You continue through the cool cave. The cool air alone makes the travel worth it, but Hatties is jumpy. Not long after, you find a crossroad. I usually go left at this crossroad. I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go the complete opposite direction. Harry is surprised to find a tomb inside the cave when a group of scorpions start running towards the crew. They sure do look aggressive. I think we're going to be fine. Look at all those tokens. It's gonna be fine. Is there a place to heal? Yes, way over there. Can you reach that place? No. So, you're gonna run up here, and you're gonna smack. Goodbye. You are gonna run over here, and you're gonna go, kapow. Oops, we may have killed them all. Those insects are taken care of. The crew further investigates the tomb, and it seems that it belonged to a young prince. His burial treasure is yours for the taking. You keep on walking for hours, and you're running out of torches. The crew is about to turn back when Hattie sees some light at the end of the tunnel. The crew rushes outside, and we've ended up somewhere else. Oh, hey. You're outside, and not a moment too late. A big chunk of the cave collapses just a few minutes after leaving. The crew reorients itself and presses on to find the witch doctor. So now I have to retrace my steps if I want to go do it. Whatever is over there. Okay, that's fine. Fine. We're gonna get some gold. We've got plenty. Bia has prepared for many possible tactics for this situation. We have supreme tactics. These hyenas have no chance whatsoever. Look at all that gold. Can you get a line out of these two? Can you get a line out of these two? Can definitely just kapow those guys. Nice. Let us go here and then kapow both of these guys and call it a day. Oops, they all died really fast. Whoopsies. Oh, look at all this gold we've got. Fantastic. Your crew proves too mighty for the hyenas. You take some hyenas to sell in London. Punching makes profit. Well, that was easy. You encounter another explorer, Virginia James, the American Strider. Howdy, Harry. Funny to see you here. I'm pretty busy, so I can't stay to chatter with you. Maybe she's looking for the same village as you? What are you looking for, Virginia? She doesn't care to answer you. Some super awesome treasure. Posse, could you explain to our colleagues that it's futile to look for treasure now I'm here? She leaves, while the posse starts trying to convince you to go away. I don't think they're going to handle that for very much longer. They don't stand a chance, and they don't even realize that they don't stand a chance. So it's sad that this is happening to them. Hi. You are just... Bye-bye. No, that's just too much for just one chick. Shfang! Bye-bye. The posse is impressed with your strength and spills the beans. We're looking for the Mask of Madness. To be fair, we don't know if the Mask of Madness is in this area. We're just scouting around. Like Hete says, the punch of your crew makes others speak true. Awesome. The crew leaves Virginia's posse. Harry wonders, will you ever find the fabled Mask of Madness? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's have a campfire story, shall we? We don't have engineers, but we are going to take some collect tokens. The crew spends the night going through some of the trinkets they've collected, and with an appraising eye and a healthy discussion, the crew discovers that some of the pieces are worth more gold. Sometimes it pays off to take a second look at things. Nice. Alright, well... we're definitely going here. What a fantastic piece of architecture. Before you is some sort of fort or village made out of clay. The large walls prevent you from seeing what's going on inside. I wonder what's over there. You walk up the large walls, hoping to find an entrance. Sadly, the gates are shut tight, and there isn't anyone answering Harry's calls. Mysterious. There seems to be only one way up. Someone needs to climb up that wall and secure a rope. Hatise could volunteer to go boldly. Nah. Bia is going to volunteer to go boldly. And... I mean... yeah. Do we want a 96%er? It's only minus 10 speech, and we're not really even using devious, so speech power is not that big a deal. 29% to fail. I think... B is just gonna boss this, really. I honestly do. Come on, Bia. Oh yeah, no problem. Easy peasy. All right. Bia climbed that wall with the tenacity of a walrus and the grace of a majestic mountain goat. At the top, she secures a rope so the others can follow her. A job well done. Ain't no wall high enough. It seems you've arrived in a protective village of some sorts. The crew barely entered it and you hear footsteps storming towards you. Hey, some strangers found their way past our defenses. Thank you for showing our weakness. But we can't just let them get in here and rob us from our treasure. Whoa, easy on the assumption there. We said we're here for treasure? They seem determined to stop you. Show your worth. So really, the friendly route is what is suggested, but we are going to be very mean about it. Ridiculously mean about it. Ridiculously mean about it. Oh, that's too close. Okay. Bye-bye. Brutal. You're just basically going to move up here? Yeah. They're gonna come after the captain, which is fine. Oh, they're so nice. Alright, Cap. Kapow. 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 Oh, fumble. Kapow. I assure you, I was not in any danger through that whole thing. You thought, you thought you had, you thought you had the whole thing covered with your less than friendly approach, but out of nowhere, dozens of armed villagers rushed towards your crew. Get out of here, barbarians! Don't let them get close to the Hogan! The crew has no chance but to flee. Oh dear. Yeah, we need to get back over this direction. But there's gold here, so we're going. When the crew splits up to cover a larger area, Bia finds a small mud pyramid. You can hear the hissing of snakes inside, and the skeleton lies in front of the entrance. You're sure to find something really good in there, but going through there must be resolve breaking. Well, you know what? Bia is fearless and navigates the mud pyramid. It's a hellish tour, and Bia kicks around the snakes desperately, but Bia makes it to the center of the mud pyramid. There you find a clay tablet about Songhai princes. Bia thinks about how to use this find. Obviously, we want the gold. Gold, please. After choosing, Bia rushes back to the crew, not wanting to be in a pit of snakes 1 second longer. The crew's impressed with Bia's show of great bravery. Easy. Supplies? Ah, treasure. You see a small lake where loads of animals have come to drink. You see herds of elephants on one side and a herd of gazelles on the other side. A perfect spot to refresh yourselves and refill your supplies. Cool. Screw it. Treasure. You arrive at the elephant graveyard where elephants come to die, and the hyenas eat the remains, but no hyena can be found. In the distance, you see the skeleton of a giant elephant, but you hear the mechanical laughter of a hyena coming from over there. Let's go towards the skull. Sure, why not? You walk towards the giant skull, which is also known as the king elephant's skull, but out of nowhere, a mean-looking hyena jumps between you and the skull. The beast is known as Chuckles the hyena, feared and hated among local tribes. Together with her sister and the rest of her cackle, she's walking towards you. Defend yourselves. Yeah, we're just going to be aggressive AF. Let's see here. You, here. You, here. You, here. You will want to do this. Kapow. You are going to buff her. Get buffed. And you have no one you can target with anything. So that is the end of the turn. Bring it on, bring it on. Oh, so angry. Oh, so angry. However, time to wreck somebody. Yeah, that's what we thought. You are going to, I guess, go after that one. And you... can definitely deal with that one. Let's go. Bring it on, Chuckles. Let's go. she mad now? He mad now. It's fine. You are going to go here. And then kapow. You are going to go kapow. You are also going to go kapow. And then that's the end of the turn. Chuckles heals Chuckles. That's fine. Kapow, Chuckles. Hurts, don't it? Kathwack, Chuckles. Oh, you seem to have fallen down. Oopsie daisies. Let us get all that tokeny goodness. You have beaten Chuckles the hyena. With tails between their legs and sad cries, they seem to accept their fate and will look for a new territory. The locals will be pleased to hear that. The way to the King Elephant Skull lies open. The King Elephant Skull is amazingly big. This elephant is legendary in folklore. It is said that he once ruled over these lands and was uncontested even at an old age. Da-na-na-na. Yeah, we're doing +2 collect at the end of each expedition for each level of rogue in our crew. Heck yes, let's do it. Let's go. Because that's going to be more than what it would have given us. Let's see here. Gain an extra attack on Harry's normal with 50% attack, or extra speech on Harry's enraged with 50% speech. Nope. Double shot. Double shot. That's what we are aggressive. Double shot. There we go. There we go. Okay. Harry is all attack, 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 attack. There's something odd here. We want to go this way. As you walk through the jungle, you can't help but feel you're being followed. After a few hours, you're surrounded by tribesmen with spears. One of them steps forward and he looks angry. The tribesman yells at you for walking so carelessly through the dangerous jungle. They have followed you for hours and killed 2 cobras and a wildcat who came towards the sound you're making. He's willing to teach one of you the art of rogue sneaking. So Harry already has rogue sneaking, but we could give rogue sneaking to either our other scout or our fighter. Or we could say, nobody will learn that today. Every level of rogue gives +2 grit and +1 to attack. So this would definitely give Hatties some benefit, but it would still be beneficial to Bia. It would just be less beneficial to Bia. Hatties? Yeah, I was thinking the same. Hatties will gain rogue sneaking. Hatties learned how to move without making a sound. Hopefully you will attract less attention from wild animals now. Fabulous. I'm gonna go this way. You hear a weird trumpet noise. You follow them and eventually end up finding a sick elephant. That's nature. Make it as comfortable as possible. Or possibly a 74% chance to examine the animal. Do we say that's nature? Or do we use one of our 2 tools to allow Bia to examine the poor thing? With only a 26% failure. Supplies, see what the benefit is. It's a waste of tools if it won't even get past 75%. All right. I mean, the benefit is that we get extra tokens. That's the benefit. Um, we can just be nice and lose a supply, or we can just be like, nah, we're good. We have 9 out of 16 supplies, and we're very close to a place to get more, so I'm not worried about that. Well, okay, so we have a chance of, like, the thing is we've already spent a supply to get to this node. We can attempt to get extra tokens, and upon failure, we lose an extra supply. We could just give it an extra supply, or we could just leave and move on and get nothing. That's what we have here. For a tool, we can have a better chance at getting extra tokens. The safe play is just to move on. So nature runs its course. You find a little hut. Can we hear weird noises coming from inside? Harry cracks a naughty joke as you go to look inside. A lonely lady is trying to move around the furniture in her small hut. Oh, hey there. I was trying to move some furniture, but moving my wardrobe and bed around is hard. Well, you could help her, but the small hut gives you little room to move. You have to be athletic to make it work. We don't have any athlete, but we have an 86% chance to help anyways, because fighter. So, like, Bia could try to help her for extra tokens, or we could just get a single campaign token and move on. I mean, we could 100% it. We could even 70% Hatis's gigantic mound of tokens as well. It's an option. 86% is good odds. Yeah, I think Bia is going to try to help her. Come on, Lady Luck. Easy. Bia was of great help. The lady is very pleased with her new interior and shares a secret technique. Well, it's a secret massage technique. You might not think much of it, but it can relax even the grumpiest soul around here. Might come in handy. Alright. I am gonna go... I'm gonna go here for extra supplies. Faint laughter is coming from a distance. You have a fear of hyenas, but curiosity gets the better of you. As you sneak closer, you see a small village with people gathered around a campfire. You listen for a while and notice that they are having some sort of joke festival where they keep telling jokes. When one of the tribesmen tells a dirty joke about a guy ending up in nothing but smelly underwear, Bia can't help but think of Revlu and laughs hysterically. You are noticed by the tribe and they invite you to tell a joke as well. The best joke of the evening gets a prize. We can kindly refuse and gain 1 supply, or we could let Harry attempt to tell a good joke and gain 2 supplies and extra tokens. He will get -10 speech for the expedition if he fails, but seeing as we're going aggressive, if we tool it up, it's a 90% for him, or 73% for Hatis's extra tokens, although most of them are campaign tokens, whereas Harry's are all collect. I think I'm going to go for Harry anyways, because collect is what we're kind of looking for anyway. So, Harry, tell a good joke, please. Pretty please. Please and thank you. Don't you dare. That was almost not a good joke. Harry tells the funniest joke, and the whole town is laughing. One guy cannot even contain his drink that pours out of his nose. At the end of the evening, you are awarded the Best Joke of the Year award. Look at all that money. Money, money, money. Money. We are gonna go here. And then we're gonna go... Oh. Here. And then we're gonna go here. Let's see here. You walk past a small village and it looks like some hurricane has run through here. Clothes lie in the streets, koala nuts are squashed in the ground. It seems the livestock has run away. A villager walks towards you and he looks furious. The best we can do is 73% with a tool, but then we're out of tools. Or 48%. But failure just means we don't get extra tokens. So I'm willing to just let it be good or not. We have an almost 50-50% chance here without the tool. So I'm going to go... Let's see if our quick thinker can calm him down. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. No. No extra tokens. Okay. Hattis talks to the villager, but accidentally insults him by saying how incredibly weak they are. Hattis really meant it as a compliment. Well, that's where we're at. No supplies for that one. Shoot. All right, we're going to go here. And then we're going to go here. We should be able to make it to the end. A hermit villager is playing around with some monkeys in the jungle. He seems distracted and his hut seems to hold a genuine treasure. A closer inspection shows you it's the Benin mask. A treasure up for grabs. Hattis has a dastardly plan. Sneak around and take the Benin mask while that monkey lover ain't looking. Bia is appalled. You don't go around nabbing others' treasures. Hattis assures Bia that you're only borrowing it for an indefinite time. She can 100% this, and we are aggressive. So, sorry, Bia. With expert sneaking skill, Hattis manages to nab the Benin mask. When the hermit and the monkey find out it's gone, it's already too late. However, Bia doesn't feel good about this cultural theft and is left a bit disappointed. 6 collect, please. Thank you. She's lost speech, but we don't use devious anyway, so it's fine. Do the gold. Or we must have it. We find a crate of old valuables. A lucky find. Alright. This will possibly get us extra supplies and should give us still enough time to get back here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can't get there directly. 1, 2, 3 also works. But I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna gamble a little bit. Nothing special. Now we could go here and then here, but I feel like we can get supplies here and still go. So let's do that. The crew sets up camp where some plants are growing. There must be must be a fresh water well nearby. One person can go for the well while the others keep guard at camp and prepare for the night. Who will go look for the well? Well, Harry can find it immediately. Hattis can find it for an extra token, but Harry's are all collect except one study. We could not risk anything and spend the night at camp and continue exploring. But I'm going to go for Harry's 100% here because we just need the supplies and it's going to be fine. Harry finds a huge rock from under which a little flow of water is coming. After lifting the boulder up, Harry finds a fresh water spring. This fresh water will surely lighten the crew's spirits. Perfect. All right, Trav. Enjoy your lurk. No worries that you have to step away. I will play on. I will play on. For the lurkers. For the lurkers. All right. Time to head for the Switz challenge, whatever that may be. A group of scared elephants are coming towards you. Let's see here. You're maxed out. You're not maxed out. You're behind everybody else. So Hatise is going to lead everyone out. Actually, Harry has more gold tokens, though. No, we're gonna let Hatise get some experience from this. Hatise leads the crew through the incoming herd of elephants by timing correctly and thinking quickly. Hatise manages to get everyone safe on time. Bonus! Alright, let's go get some gold. A group of villagers stops you. Hello, colorful bunch of foreigners. To pass this place, you must pay a toll of 2 collect. Please pay up. We're explorers, and we go where we must. Engage. We're gonna pick a fight, because we are aggressive assholes. Okay. Can I get all 3? No, but I can get 2 out of 3. I can't get you, but I can get at least one of you. Don't even need the fun stuff for that. Kapow! You can get here, and you don't even really need that, so... Wacha! We do far too much damage. Come and get it. Dandy. Sorry. We are just very mean. Results! Victory! All of the tokens for us. Once they hit the ground after your final blow, they suddenly stopped asking for a toll. Hooray! We're so mean. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I miscounted. Hatise is doubled when she's confident. Piercing shot gains 100% power when there's only one target. One target, please, because that's what we must go for. Well, this is going to be awkward. Not that it's going to be a big deal, but here we go. The audit committee for the witch doctor approaches you. You seem moderately interesting. Maybe you would like to enlist, maybe you would like to sign up for the waiting list for those who can amuse our leader, the witch doctor. He might give you some reward for your foreign tricks. Waiting time is 5 months. Well, you do want to meet the witch doctor, but you don't have that much time. Harry is going to pull a fun prank. The villagers are amused. That's actually pretty funny. Say what? We'll make sure you only have to wait 2 months. Isn't that great? That still takes way too long. You'll have to put in a little more effort. Well, they want us to do the friendly encounter, but we are going to be mean. So, sorry, not sorry? Cha-cha-cha. Come and get it. Yeah, that's not gonna help you at all. Goodbye. Oh no. The villagers are punched into endorsing you. Maybe. Knockout. When you meet with the witch doctor, maybe they'll remember that punch Bia gave. That might make them endorse you. Just to make sure you're not left empty-handed, you took some of their gold as well. Unfortunately, you're out of supplies. You press on, but the situation is having severe effects on your crew members. Hattie's voice and strength are fading because of hunger. Oh no, the hunger pains. That's not good, but we are where we're at. This is it, the Witch Doctor Village. Maybe Harry and the crew will be able to get a rare local treasure for your collection here. Once you visited the village, the expedition will be over and you'll return to the overworld. Are you and your crew ready to go? We sure are. What a unique village. The villagers are all gathered around a central place where an event is taking place. You only hear, "Meh, these people are boring and I will not give them a treasure. Send them away." That must be the Witch Doctor. Let's go take a closer look, shall we? You're right. The Witch Doctor just sent 2 other explorers away. He turns his eyes to Harry, obviously annoyed that another person has come to audit. Ugh, another annoying group of scallywags. Go away, you're not getting anything. Harry charmingly persuades the Witch Doctor to listen. Well, here we go for hopefully 4 extra tokens. If not, we tried. Oh yeah. Look at this. Just like with most people, Harry has to put in a lot of effort to make a point, but after a few minutes of loud conversation, the Witch Doctor is at least stalled. Well, okay, let me consider. Great, maybe he'll give us a treasure. The Witch Doctor turns to his audit committee. Are these young folks on the list or something? Are these people amusing of some sort? Uh-oh, looks like your chance is depending on these guys. Let's see what happens. These explorers are barbarians. They're out to burn our houses and attack our village. You should scare them away immediately. Oops, it seems your early approach was not appreciated. Beg the Witch Doctor to listen. The Witch Doctor has had enough. Stop being so entitled. Check your privilege. I don't want to talk with these arrogant fools anymore. Villagers, boo, these pesky foreigners away. The Witch Doctor refuses to engage, but the villagers are ready to scold you away. We will not leave empty-handed. On guard. So obviously, friendly would get us many gold tokens. We'll get just as many gold tokens if we do it aggressively, and we'll get more on top of that. So... yeah. Bye-bye. Brutal. Bye-bye. Actually, go here. Bye-bye. Next. Oh, they fumbled. Dandy. Well. Kapow. Goodbye. Hi. Bye-bye. Oh no, they died. Whoopsie daisies. The Witch Doctor's intimidated and giving us a treasure. Because we're aggressive assholes. The villagers are getting scared of your physical might. Okay, I guess you deserve a treasure. Take this seated couple and leave, please. It looks like this is the best you'll get. Seated couple. We could get extra gold from treasure hunts. We could gain an extra 2 collect if we resolve an encounter friendly, which we will never do with this group, but we could just take 6 collect tokens, and that's what we want anyways. So here we go, and a ridiculous amount of collect tokens. Let's see here. Triple slash will also trigger enraged, or triple slash will add an extra slash to terrified targets. Trigger enraged. There we go. I can't do this right now. Dang it. With a treasure in hand, you leave the village. Harry brags that you really showed the Witch Doctor what the renowned explorers are all about. The expedition is a success. It's time to head back and take these treasures to the Renowned Explorers International Society. This will end the expedition. We have explored. This is going to be ridiculous. We got 3 treasures. Out of those treasures, we got 8 extra collect tokens for levels in Rogue and 16 extra collect tokens for levels in Rogue. Extra supplies and extra insight. Not that that will help us unless we decide to continue forward with this particular group. So that was 108 collect tokens, which is a ridiculous amount of money. 3 treasure tokens, also a ridiculous amount of money. 39 campaign tokens, only a single study token, and 43 encounter tokens. That's a lot of stuff that we just grabbed. We needed little less than 300 renown, and we just kind of went overboard. We are very definitively number 1. A tyrant tycoon, no less. Back in London, and everyone is enjoying the Explorer of the Year party, Pinkerton comes up to you. We listen to what he has to say. Only 1 study token? What went so wrong? We just followed the money. An exquisite job, Explorer, I must admit. I wasn't sure you could beat the competent Revolu, but it looks like you're the best explorer among us. Then Revolu butts in. Uh-oh. Congratulations, Harry. I was on my way to find the most epic treasure ever, but I thought I couldn't miss your first award. That would be ungentlemanly. He looks only slightly impressed. Thanks. Well, enjoy your first reward ceremony. You've earned it. But don't think you've personally bested me yet. Ha ha ha. You leave the salty Frenchman behind. It's time to get your much-deserved reward. The most renowned explorer. And here we are. A very aggressive team of scouts and fighters. So, this is our journey. The totality of all we've done, how we were just all about the gold. These are all our research papers. Here is all of our crew and inventory. Here are all our treasures and what they do. What they gave us. And here is our entourage with all of our specialists and all of our helpers. Now from here, we could go on to more expeditions and continue playing the game. We can also see how we rank on the Explorers of Legend, of which we're 12th. I don't think we've gotten higher than 11th on this particular list. Yeah. But that is another round of this game. More booster packs for more campfire stories. We got a couple of new ones in that pack. 3 new ones there. We even got Harry's campfire story. Very nice. And only 1 new one here, and 2 that we already had. So we have unlocked both of Bia and Hattis as a captain, but that has been another round of Renowned Explorers, International Society, and I mean, that's the game. Abbey Games did a pretty good job for this. This came out in 2015, and it's still pretty fun to play. Is it balanced? Or even really logical? No. Is it a silly, comical, like Indiana Jones-esque escapade? Yes. Does it teach you anything about actual historical figures? Not really. Does it teach you about history? Not really. It does mention actual historical treasures to some degree. Yeah, the only DLC I don't have is the Emperor's Challenge DLC, which gives more areas to explore, mostly in the Far East, um, and gives you the Emperor's Challenge game mode. So it does unlock more of this game. Um, it's an all right game. When it comes to the leaderboards, it's showing from ourself and friends. Um, I was hoping. Oh, I have to go switch to discovery mode and easy mode. So this is where we've ranked up. Our best crew was this devious crew. They scored the highest out of all of them. This was our first crew who didn't even make it through the last battle. We did attempt some of these people again. And this is our latest crew, which is the least renowned out of all of our runs, actually. So we've done only devious and aggressive, although to be fair, this crew flipped between aggressive and friendly. So we haven't actually done a friendly run, to be quite frank. But this is my personal scores for the leaderboard on easy mode. And I struggle bust on easy mode, so yay. Um, as you can see, we have primary resourced either research or gold. We've not actually primary resourced status in this, so we could go on another complete run. But yeah, this is just like a really fun adventure game. So if all you're looking for is something with a little bit of like strategy and tactics involved that's otherwise just kind of like a fun, silly adventure, this is kind of the game. I'm playing on easy mode and getting my butt kicked, so I can't really tell you what the rest of the difficulties are. We could attempt a more normal or classic mode, or we could even go into adventure mode, which we've only done discovery mode. So like we could up the difficulty here and see how that stacks out. But as you guys both know from last year's spooky season into the new year run of Darkest Dungeon, as well as this game, and I think one other of the strategy games that I've been in, strategy and tactics are not my not my good side. But we do have quite a bit better understanding of the balance of this game. Not that it is entirely balanced. So really, it comes down to chat. Do you want me to continue with this game at all? To see what the new DLC content is when I gain it for another for next session. We could try to do a friendly like status run and do a completely different group all together again, because we still have people we've not played with yet. um we've not played with Anna as a leader. We could definitely have her, but she's more of a aggressive or devious thing, so maybe we should grab Philippe. We've actually like played mostly with scouts and fighters. He's like the only other scientist we've played with, so we could grab Philippe and try to build a friendly crew with him. So he wants Kwame for the friendly crew, and we would need another like friendly crew member. Nope, not him. Not her. Him. He's also friendly. Another scout. We really like scouts apparently. Um, but we could go like two speakers. Let's see. He's a diplomat. She's a beguiler. That could be a fun time. And then he's a scientist, engineer rogue. Would that? Yeah, engineer rogue. So this could be a crazy time. Let's see. What is his details. He gets quick thinker as his alternative, and she gets archaeologist as her alternative. So we could do a little bit more balancing, and then for him, we can probably go engineer rogue a little bit, 3 and 3. So if we wanted to do a friendly status run, that's kind of the way to go. And then we can see um we've done Viking, like I think the only one we haven't done is Celtic Code out of the starter areas. And we could go with that. But like I don't know if you guys want to continue with this game. Not that I've enjoyed playing it. Uh but I don't really have anything set up for my next game at this point. So I would have to, I mean, we could talk about that. We've got like 40 minutes before I would usually end stream on a Monday. So if, I can go over to Steam and see what other games I have available for this. What other games could let's see, what other games could I immediately go for? Because, like, we have plenty more that we can unlock in Renowned Explorers. Let's see here. I could play a little bit of Slay the Spire. There's always chilling in Stardew Valley. Of course. Yeah, I mean, that's really all I have on deck right now is like Stardew Valley or Slay the Spire has been pretty popular in here for a little while, and I'm actually terrible at that game just as much as I am terrible at this one, so it's really a matter of what people want to see. I'm happy to switch it up if you guys are done with this game, if you guys are bored. But if you guys want me to continue so that the DLC stuff can be jumped into tomorrow, we absolutely can do that. Some feedback from chat would be fabulous, though. Chill for a little? So do we want to Stardew Valley and chill for the rest of stream today? Ooh. Ooh, bless me. Goodness. I am a sneezy person today. All right, well, since we want to just chill out for a little while, why don't I switch to Stardew Valley? We'll bum around on my farm that I play by myself just for funsies. I haven't actually been on that farm since last time you guys saw me play, but yeah, I mean, we can absolutely go back to things. That would be fine. All right, let me switch things up for a moment. Give me just a moment, guys. I will be right back. Feel free to pop over to Twitter or YouTube if you aren't following me or subscribed to me there. Feel free to take this time to get a drink, do some self care, hit the loo, whatever you need to do, and I will be right back with something fun to watch, or at least soothing.
Woohoo!